right, Tim. I'm going to walk you through what I do as a seasoned professional No Man's Sky player. That was a joke. I do have a couple of mods. I don't think they're turned on. All right, we're going to go play. I'm going to do my main game. I don't think the new... I haven't checked. What is today? September 6th? Yeah. We're going to do the main game. I might start over a new tutorial series. We'll see. We'll see what happens. So this video, I'm going to walk you through. There. I'm going to walk you through what I do when, and I'm late game. I've finished the main storyline, which as a new player, I recommend you just focus on the main story. That's gonna by going through the story with Atlas and Pogo and going through all the storylines in the main quest, it really unlocks a lot of stuff. By the time you're done, you'll unlock portals and be able to go to different planets and different systems that your friends share or you see online. A lot of that stuff helps. A lot of that stuff just helps by doing it just by itself. So I recommend just going through the storyline. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to a space station. We're just going to pick one. I'm going to skip it around because I haven't played this in a minute. So we're going to go to a space station, and this is what I do as a new player. This is the routine that I kind of follow as I'm exploring, because when you start off, your backpack is not, you don't have all the slots available. You don't have a very good gun. You don't have very good stats, and that's fine. You're just starting out, right? So when I first land in a space station, there's my ship. When I first land, I come in and I come up over here to the left, up left. And I buy a backpack slot. As you can see here, I've got them all unlocked. But when you're starting off, you don't have them very much space to hold a lot of stuff. So I first buy the slot, and it costs like 15,000. And the more you unlock, the more it costs. There's a way to get free ones, but right now we're talking about space station. So I talk to him. And then I get my backpack slot, and then I come in and I talk to the module guy to see, hey, what do you got for me? Purchase, upgrade modules. And I just look and see if there's anything I need. I only buy S level. That's the highest you can get. That's going to have the best stats, and these cost nanite clusters. So if I don't have enough, then I just don't buy it, and it's okay. You'll have plenty of opportunity later to get more backpacks. Then I come over here and I look at the gun guy. This is your multi-tools dealer, and we can purchase modules here and see if he's got anything I need. When I'm starting off, it's all about mining and scanning. And again, I buy the highest grade that I can afford. You can always buy more later, but any little bit helps up front. So we'll get whatever you need. Weapons, you don't need a ton of weapons at the beginning. By going through the story, you're gonna unlock a bunch of that stuff. You can also come here, and there's a weapon on this side. So what you would do is you hit E, and you're like, ooh, I like that weapon. What is it? Oh, it's a B class. I don't know. Maybe I want it. Maybe I don't. If I compare it to what I have. There's a big difference. This has far more damage potential, but the scanner range isn't all that great. And this is just a gun, a multi-tool that I use for scanning, so it's not a big deal. So you can see my scanner range. It is huge. So I can see things very, very far away. So that might be something that you want to do. And then I go around the other side because there's two at each station, and maybe I like this one. Let's check it out. It's a C class, so it's better than B. No, it's worse. CBAS is how it goes. It's crap, so I don't want it. And you can come here to the multi-tool upgrade station, and if you have the appropriate resources, you can either install a slot that you don't have, or you can purchase a new slot, or you can upgrade its class. Say you want to go from a C to a B or an A to an S. You can do that. It's going to cost you a bunch of nanites. There's a whole process on how to get nanites, but right now we're talking about the space station. So I just come in and check out. I make sure that I talk to every single person here. Practice language skills. No, you want to request dialect help. Say, hey, person, teach me, and just pick the first one. It rotates. So I just learned a new Gek word, and I talked to every single one of them. You want to do that because the more words you learn for each species, see how this white, I don't understand what this white words are. And there may be times where that is a critical part of the question or the quest. I want to be able to understand every life form. And so when I land at a new station, I go through this. Give me the Viking symbol. It doesn't matter. I learned Crimson. So talk to every single person while you're here. You can also come in, and when you're early game, you might want to talk to this guy. This is going to be for your starship. Purchase upgrade modules. Say you need a new class reactor, thrusters, or positron modules, whatever you need. Could talk to this guy, see if there's something you need from him. If not, then there you go. Over here, oh, there he is our exocraft, and you may not have this unlocked very early in the game, but this is your motorcycle, your hover bike, your big large Colossus rover, your underwater Nautilus, your exocraft, I forget, your Minotaur, your giant robot guy that you got. So this comes kind of mid game. But if you need to buy, cannons for your guy, or your Minotaur cannon modules, or whatever else you need, the flamethrower for your Minotaur, you can buy all that stuff here. So early game, not really needed, but it's just there, worth noting. Make sure you talk to everybody. There you go, Viking, just request dialogue help. If you have, let's talk to him again. You can talk to him multiple times. So we'll talk to this person again. And if you have a gift to offer them, gift it to them. Because this will increase your standing with the Viking and give you better rewards. If we come here to the guides, Viking standings, we can see that I'm 134. It's 100 is the max, but I just keep going because it's fun. That gives you better rewards and better opportunities to earn more money and do greater missions. While you're back here, talk to this person. This is going to be one of three things. Oh, you get free stuff. I get free. Oh man. Oh, I've already been here. I already got the cargo bulkhead. But when you go talk to these guys, back here, you're going to see one of three things. You're going to see a merchant guild, a mercenaries guild, or an explorers guild. And each one of these will give you different rewards when you go talk to them. And you want to get your standing very high. 100 is the max. If you go over it, that's fine. But because I've got my standing, who's this, the merchant guild, I can come talk to them and I can get this for free. A cargo bulkhead. What that does, lets me add storage to my freighter, storage slot, or free suspicious goods. I'll get the suspicious goods and open it and maybe sell it. Maybe it's something I want to have. Definitely want to do that. So talk to everybody, go get your slot, even if you have to pay for it. The other thing that you can do is come down here to the bottom left, talk to the mission agent. And this is where your standing with different races or life forms comes into play. If you don't have a high enough, see, this is a Viking 6 level mission. Here's a level 9 merchant mission. If I don't have a high enough standing, I won't be able to do this and get my 500,000 units, right? So it all plays together. Take your time. You're not going to be able to unlock everything at the very beginning. It's a this game is massive. There's always stuff to do. I always come in here to the Galactic Trade, and I look to see if there's anything that I need. At the first, I buy the tritium. That's fuel for your ship. And then I typically will buy ferrite dust and cobalt. I'll buy a little bit of cobalt, because if you have one cobalt, there's a way to duplicate it, and you never need to buy cobalt again. You can make ionized cobalt. So you take cobalt and oxygen and you put them in a miner or a smelter thing. I forget what it's called. And it will make ionized cobalt. It'll duplicate it, and then you can take that and reduce it down and get cobalt. So it's kind of a thing. But I always get ferrite dust, because ferrite dust can be upgraded to magnetized ferrite and pure ferrite. You can talk to this guy. This is a cartographer, and you can exchange, I believe it's salvage data. Let's see, exchange specific charts. I usually do this one. You can get some charts. Now, depending on what you want to do, this is going to give me a planetary site of a secure site of interest. And you need to give him navigation data, and you happen across that as you're out exploring. You'll find it in drop pods and all kinds of places. This is an emergency. This is how you're going to find crashed ships, through the emergency. This is going to give you a distress signal. Commercial. This is an inhabited outpost if you want to do that. Alien, a relic of ancient civilization. I never do these very much. It's not a big deal for me. Dig sites, not a big deal either. It's just going to give you valuable treasure. Exosuit upgrade chart. This is what I go for first, because this will give you the location on a planet of a drop pod that will give you a free suit slot upgrade. And all you have to do is feed the drop pod like 3 common items, and you'll get a free upgrade to you. So I get a ton of these. I'll get 100 of these. I will get them, and I'll spend a whole Saturday, hours going on different planets, just finding all the drop pods, because the more things I can carry, the better off I am, in my opinion. And then if you want to find a settlement, if you want to start getting a settlement and building a community and doing that whole thing, knock yourself out. This will give you a place to go find and call your own little settlement. That's the cartographer. Back here, if you want to, you can change the way you look in your appearance modifier. Say you don't like how you look, there's all kinds of things you can change here. I'm not going to go through that. You can also, back here is the bones dealer. This is brand new. I've never done it, but if you want to do fossils, this is your jam. Go talk to this guy. He wants to see my what collection? See, I need to learn a couple more words. Not a big deal. And then this guy back here. Hey, going to bed?
I love you.
All right,
Yes.
I love you too. This guy back here is your scrap dealer. You talk to this person, and if you have the money, you need 500 or 5 million units or dollars. You can get a coordinates for a distressed freighter that you get to go explore and do all kinds of stuff. It's kind of mid-game. It's just something extra to do. It is not critical to the game overall. It's just, I think they put it in because people were getting bored and like, oh yeah, we'll go do this thing. And you can do this as much as you want. You can find out what they're selling. It's mostly cosmetics. Come on. Oh, he's not going to tell me. Fine. Purchase old scrap. It gives you tainted metal. That's a whole other It's just stickers and stuff. Suspicious mining beam module. All right. So that's what I do when I land. Ooh, who are you? Oh, he's Korvax. Dialogue help. Give me the friendship. I just picked the first one. So you talk to everybody, you just go explore the station. There's room for expansion as they grow the game. We've talked to everybody. We've purchased our backpack slot. We checked out the weapons. You can also just walk around and find a few bucks. Look at that, $119. What's in this one? Ooh, we got some magnetized ferrite. You want to find, there it is, these cubes. This right here is an encrypted navigation data. So we just got some nanites. So check around, look around, get your nav data, your nanites, get your coins, talk to all the people. And then what you can do after all that's done, then I can come out here onto the landing pads, and then I can talk to these people. So when you talk to these other pilots, these NPC pilots, you can offer to trade, see what they got to sell. I'd buy the ferrite dust. They've got some magnetized ferrites, some ionized cobalt. I might pick some of that up. But the ferrite dust I'll definitely get. It's only 8,000. It's pretty cheap. Got it. Some cobalt. It's a little more expensive. Plating. You can make metal plating. I can make that with the ferrite dust. It's not a big deal. Residual goop. Nah. So I'm good there. So I can also make an offer on their ship. So if I take a look at it, he's got a C-class, no wing. Hold on. I didn't mean to do that. He's got a C-class, no wing shuttle or hauler. He's got a lot of storage space, but it's a C-class. And maybe early game, this is what I want. Maybe I find a design that I really want to have. We can negotiate the price and compare it with what I have. I can exchange it for $0, or it's going to cost me 12.7 million to just flat out buy it. I don't want it. You can do that. If it's unlocked, you can recruit the life form to your squadron so that when you're in a battle, he will appear and help you fight. I think I'm maxed out, so I don't want to do that. So that's a cool ship. Look at that one. Let's talk to this guy. Oops, wrong button. Talk to this guy. Let's see what kind of ship. Oh, it's a B class. It's not bad. I like the design. It's pretty cool. Let's say I don't want to walk clear over there. You hit your scanner, and as I'm looking at this, I can see on the left-hand side, here's the name of it. It's a class hauler. It's a B. It's B class. It's got 35 slots. 17 are gone. Where's the other one? Here's one. This is a C-class Explorer, the Sword of Clouds. 4.9 million, and it tells you the stats. All kinds of information about it. Can I see my own ship? I can. Look at that. It's an S-class. Got 57 cargo slots. 47 million. So those are the things I do when I warp into a new system. I go into, or this is what I do when I come into a station for the first time. Let's go try it. Let's do it live. Where are we at? 20 minutes? I don't care. Let's go see a new system. We're gonna go to a new yellow system. Let's warp out here. Let's go into, whoops, controller, whoops. Here we go. This is what I wanted. I haven't played this for a while. Oops. I haven't played this for a while. Maybe this isn't a smart idea. So I'm out here in the middle of nowhere. Let's go to Free Explorer, no filter. And it's not letting me explore very well. Let's just go to one. So this one over here, we can tell if we expand this. This is a Korvax system, and we can see the little planet. It's got quite a few of them. It's got advanced materials, conflict, untroubled. When you're starting out, you don't want to go into a situation that's going to get you into some problems, right? You want to get untroubled, calm, relaxing, chill type stuff. Let's do it. A to warp. Yoink. So we're going to warp into a new system, and we're going to go do our routine. We're going to do all the things. It doesn't take long. But like I said, as you're starting off as a new player, you want to maximize everything that you can do. I'm not even looking at planets right now. 6 planets, Korvax, conflict, untroubled. We're going to zip around to the dock. I think I'm upside down, but I don't care. It's going to flip me around if it needs to. Look at that. Like a boss. I'm the boss, 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 boss. Ooh, I like the Iron Man color scheme. Look at that. That's gorgeous. And each station's colored different too. I love how they dynamically do that for you. All right, so we're here. Let's go zip up. This is a Korvax system. I like this place. This is nice. Feels fresh and clean. It normally would be here, but I'm maxed out, so it's not gonna let me buy more because I'm maxed out. What do you got for me, man? And depending on what you want to do with your current weapon or multi-tool, you might need a shield. Look at this movement module. Oh, this is your backpack. I forgot. So you need more radiation protection or underwater protection. You could buy all those. I'm pretty maxed out at this point. Let's look at our tech slots. I've got everything. Do I want 3 of each? I got radiation, cold, heat, nuclear. Oh, this is toxic, underwater, and then defense. I'm pretty set. You can have multiple tools. So if you hit whatever button it is to get down here, go into your gears and then swap your multi-tool, and you can have, I think, 6. Yeah, I've got 6 here on my person, and so I've got a Excel sheet that helps me track which one is which. This is my scanner tool, and then I have a weapons tool. I think this was my current damage dealing staff. I've got one for mining and fishing, and you can rename them too. So if I want Pillar of Titan to be something else, I can call it something else in my multi-tool. You come up here, Pillar of Titan. This is going to be Pillar of Scanning. There we go. We just renamed our weapon. So now I know what it is. If you're on mouse and keyboard, hit X, Q, mouse button, Q, up. And while I'm here, if I wanted to, I could put that in, hit the number 4 button, hit Control, and hit number 4. So now if I'm out and about, and I can just swap my tools by hitting the buttons. That's a little tip for you. Free tip. So we would check our multi-tools. That's pretty cool. Come around here. We check this one. We talk to our people. We come around. We look for our navigation data or our nanites. Either one is fine. We learn all of our people. What do we got? Another merchant guild back here. Let's talk to him and see what we can get for free. Look at this salvaged frigate module. Free for Exalted Above. Yes, please. I'll take the superconductor. I'll take the circuit board. I don't need any of that. I'll take the radon. Oh, I get 4 of them. I got cash. I got 1.4 billion. So, again, the way you get your rating up is you donate to them. And if you have what they need, you donate it. Factory override. Donate to a guild archive. All right. It's all yours. Standing increases. So there's donate and redeem. Go donate if your standing is low, and then you can redeem all that stuff. What are you doing? I saw that. What was he doing? He was doing a pose. All right, Captain. Ouch. What's up? Let's talk to you. Request dialogue help. Mystery. All right. Fossil. Hey, what are you doing? Let's talk to you. Doesn't take long. Request dialogue help. My standing's already maxed, so I don't really need to do any more of that. Let's go talk to this guy. Space stations usually will have some of each of the life forms. Request dialogue help 1-1. I'll talk to this one. Click, 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 click. 1. Oops. My mouse buttons aren't mapped for this game. Ooh, vulnerable server. Give me that money. Hey, dude, what's up? So yeah, I just talked to everybody. Just get in here. What are we doing? What's happening? We talked to him. Ooh, maybe there's some ships we want to go check out. We'll use our scanner. That's a C-class crap. C-class crap. C-class. And maybe you like the way these explorer wings are. And because it's a C-class, it's only worth 4.9, 4.1. What you can do is come over here. I'll show you how to do this. If you have the cash and if you want to, this might be a way to make more money. We can offer to trade. Nope, I didn't want that. Is there anything you need? Nah, I don't need anything. Make a offer. You can buy the ship. Let's negotiate the price. 4.1 million. You can negotiate the price. Say I like the wings. You would buy it, and then it would be yours. And then you go in the back and you can dismantle it and take those wings and build your own ship. That's kind of mid-game. Like this one. What is this? This is an A-class. What you got, man? What are you rocking? Fascinating trade. That's pretty cool. I like the wings. This is all moot with the latest update where you can build your own ships. All right, let's go see what missions are in this system. We did all the main stuff. Let's go see what missions. Now, as you're playing, create your own process. Create your own thing that you do. I do that just so I don't forget something. I have a process for my bedtime routine so I don't forget to brush my teeth or take my meds or clean my ears or, you know, whatever the case. Let's see. We can go kill 13 creatures and get some nanites. Meh. We can kill a sentinel quad and get a salvaged frigate module to expand our frigate. Interesting. We can go kill one predator and get an A-class reactor. This might be something we want to do. But I digress. I'm not in the mood to take on new missions. So these are what I do when I come into a new system. Now that we've scanned, we've done our routine at our space station. Let's go take a look at the planets. Because there's more we can do here. Ooh, big purpley boy. What are you? What's undiscovered? Okay, viridescent planet. Ah, this is a good one. High sentinel activity. That would be the one thing to keep me from making that a good planet to stay on. It has star bulbs. That's your indicator that it's going to be like a good paradise type planet, Earth-like. It has star bulbs. That's your big indicator. All right, well, that's mapped. Well, it's known. How about that? There's a desolate planet, aggressive sentinels. That's a heck nah. Just not in the mood. Let's take a look at this little fella. Hello, moon. Acrid planet. Nah. Let's try it again. Breached planet. All right. I feel like there's more. Ah, I knew there was more. There's usually in these yellow systems, there's usually a frozen planet, This is gonna, looks like tons of water. Let's get over to it. Sometimes there's a, yeah, you gotta be in the right spot sometimes to get it to scan. Radioactive, nope. And this is probably, I'm gonna say a dead moon, dead planet, because it looks gray. Poisonous planet, I was wrong. Even the pros can be wrong. Let's land on this planet. Let's go land in the sun. A lot of times I forget to do that. Let's go check this one out. Maybe we got lucky and found a really cool purple planet. Down. Ooh, got a crashed freighter right on the spot. So you can land if you happen upon these. This is great, especially starting out, because this will give you a free landing spot. Anytime you see these rings go from blue to green, you can land there, and it does not use your launch fuel. So even though I don't care about this crash site, I just wanted to land for free. Beautiful, unwavering sentinels. Flora copious. This is a pretty cool planet. Let's take a look around. Now, I've got my scanning multi-tool. So let's go scan this. Scanning. Now, I'm going to make a ton of cash because I'm late game and I have bonuses. Hey, where are you jumping? What are you doing? $250,000 on that one. So you hold your scanner tool and you just look around. That's what I do. I look around. There's a settlement over here. These red dots are animals that we have not yet scanned. So let's go scan it. He's so cute. He's a boy. He's so cute. And then we scan again. By scanning this creature, we've also scanned that one because they're the same type. But there's lots of indicators here. We see that there's a hazardous flora. These are great to just kill. It gives you some oxygen. Yoink. So we scan. Ooh, got some ancient data structures. And then we have a knowledge stone. By finding that and going up to it, you're going to learn a word of the system that you're in. So this is a Korvax system. So anytime I go to a knowledge stone in a Korvax system, I'm going to learn a Korvax word. Let's scan this bird. There's some sweet root over here that we can get if we're doing cooking and crafting. Ooh, nice. What is C? Click. Yeah, torch. There we go. We got a light on. Now, these are pretty handy. You want to grab all of these, especially starting out. You want to grab all of these. Rusted metal, take it. And then you're going to get a microprocessor. And then get this for health. There's another one. Grab this, rusted metal, take it. Why do I say take it? You can refine that into ferrite, which you may want. Now, I've marked this. So when you're in your scanner, you press E. Oh, that places a custom marker. I didn't want to do that. You can you can tag it with E. So let's say I don't want to go to this salvage data structure. I want to go to this unknown building. Now when I'm out, it's highlighted for me and I can just find it. But I know those data structures are over here. This may be a fortuitous. Yep, there they are. If you see data structures, you might want to grab them, especially early game. It's going to give you navigation data. Why do you want navigation data? You can turn these in to your cartographer at the station to give you drop pod charts or a settlement chart or treasure chart, whatever you want to do. Scan again, see what's going around. Nothing. Stay clear of that. So what I'm doing to jump and dash, I hit Q, which is use your multi-tool to push and jump. So if you hit them both, dunk dunk, and hold the space bar or whatever it is your jump, you can fly for a little distance. It's not really a feature in the game, but I think it's like a bug they never really took out. Pick all these up, get some carbon, a Viking effigy. You can give those to the Viking to upgrade your standing. So while we're here, we found this place. Oops, wrong side. Go into them starting out, go check it out. You can get some nanites for free. It's not a lot, but it's better than nothing. This place is a wreck. It's all good. Let's go into this side. Ooh, this one's all decked out. Check this out. Restore our shields. Scan the plants, get some more carbon. I just hold E and it'll scan it till it's done. Get some more carbon out of that. Anything else? Yep, there we go. Some more encrypted data. Navigation data. Sweet. There's a chair we can sit if we want to. Also, while you're here, let's go check out our free gifts. Take that rusted metal, put it in your exosuit. Got a microprocessor. Let's search that and see what we got. I am late game, so we're going to scan this. What do we get? Some condensed carbon. And if you want to, you can save and chart this location. So you save the game in case you die or whatever. Always handy to do. Now, while we're here, we can take our scan tool. What? Is there really no navigation data here? Or salvage data? Oh, there it is. It's right there. No, it's not. It's clear over there. Usually, there's a salvage data module right here with these things, but I don't see them. I'm gonna right click twice. We're gonna scan that. Oh, fella, let's go check it out. Hey, fingers, what do you look like? Bruh. What are you doing? Scanning creatures. You can also scan the minerals, the rocks. You can do whatever you need to do. It's for fun. It's for cash, really. This is the only reason I really do it. Starting out is for money. Because you need a bunch of that stuff. Now, let's talk. Uh-oh. We got metal fingers up here. This is what you want starting out, your buried technology modules. It's the Wi-Fi signal. Ooh, let's go learn a word. I saw it. I saw you over there, Mr. Word Box. You just come up to it, you hit E, and you learn a word, a Korvax word for collection. Now, we are here at the location. You want to switch your tool. Ah, crap. Wrong settings. Nope, I don't want that. So we get out our gun and we need to switch it to mining beam. No. All right, hang on. Let's get the right tool out here. 2. Terrain manipulator. You want in the upper right as you hit G or whatever button on controller to cycle through the functions of your multi-tool. I got a fishing rig, I got the mining beam, I got the terrain manipulator. That's what you want. And just dig into the ground. Not a big deal. And to expose the technology module, hold E. And now we've collected 2, 3, 4 salvaged data. That's what you want. So I'll find a planet like this and I'll be on here for hours. I'll go around finding all of the salvage data modules that I can find. I'll learn words along the way. Is that the only one? Let's go check out these fingers. This is a cool planet. I like it. Now, Tim, what I was saying is you want to be cautious. He's like, oh, this is a great planet. I'll build a base here. You have 400 bases that you can have, which is great. It's outstanding, but it's going to get overwhelming after a while because later in the game, you're going to be like, why do I even have this planet? I found a much better one later. And you can come back here and dismantle that base and remove it from your inventory. It's not a problem. This is my mining tool, so let's go switch its mode over to the mining beam. And let's get this metal. Uranium, it tells you right there what it is going to give you. Some uranium. Boink, got it. Hit my scanner. Is there anything over here I need to see? It's kind of not. Oh, there's one. Buried technology. Let's go up and over those guys. We can hit G along the way to switch over to our mining tool. Because there's nothing on this planet that's going to hurt us, really. There we go. Got it. Get some more. I saw this over here. Get some. So you see how you can just like grab a ton. Now, Tim, you're also, you didn't know how to get a creature. Get into your inventory. Click on an empty spot in your inventory. And one of these should be, here it is. Creature pellets. It just takes carbon, so you're going to make creature pellets, and you can have as many as you want. I've got a stack of 200 over here. Now I've got another 5. So make your creature pellets, and then what you're going to do is you're going to come out here and hit the button to get up to your weapons. We're going to hit creature, little paw, creature pellets, and we're chucking out creature pellets. We're throwing them out on the ground, and what that's doing, you see all these creatures? They're like, hey, what do you got going on over there? So now you can come up to it's recently fed. We hit E. My companion registry is full, but here's where you would adopt this as a creature if you want to have this and write it. So we can stimulate its mucus and get some stuff out of that. We can hit 3 and write it. I'm on a bug. Move it around. Have some fun with that. Hit space to get off. Ooh. What's this? Come here. Come here. Oh, I can't talk to it. What about this one? Yeah, there we go. We can interact with this one. Prize off extrusion. That's gross. I got bone nuggets from that one. What about you? I got more bone nuggets. So if you want to adopt a creature, you can do that. How do you get your creatures out? Go back into your bottom menu. I forget what this is called. I hit X on the keyboard. X over to your creatures, and then you can summon your pet from here. And I've got a few that I've collected over time. So whichever one you want out and to be your companion, this guy's always fun. Check him out. There he goes. Dude, what's up? Then you talk to them. You can gently pat them and give them some love and give them a treat. You're such a good boy. You're such a good boy. And they go out and they'll find stuff for you every once in a while and bring you back a nugget of something silly. But it's mostly for funsies. You don't really need to. Uh-oh. Now the other thing you can do here. Let's get out. Let's check out some more creature pellets. Let's get them really fed up. Fatten them up. Here you go. Look at that. Bingo. We got it. They will poop. And you might want the poop. It gives you fecium, which is used in crafting recipes. So maybe there's times you want to just go find a group of stuff, feed them a bunch, and collect some poop. We're just here to chill. Hey, dude. Now they're all excited. We can sit here and prize up every minute. We can prize off their extrusion and get bone nuggets. Say maybe I need a bunch of bone nuggets for a recipe to make cookies or something silly. He's feeling great. Hey, Corey. Need a bomb. Now we're here on this planet. We're looking around. We're scanning. I really don't mess with subterranean relics. Is this where we've been? There's more ancient data structures. Go check it out. And like I said, you might find a planet. There's no race to the end. Well, I mean, No Man's Sky is so dynamic with so many things to do. It is 100% up to you to figure out what you want to do with this game. if you want to chill, make this your home planet and never ever leave it again, you are free to do so. And you will have a blast. You're going to have some pets. You're going to do some fishing, maybe. You know, you can do some things. That's totally up to you. I like the exploring part. Oops, where's my terrain manipulator? There it is. Get some more technology modules. Okay, we got to be careful. There's the cops. Remember, we said this planet was sentinel activity. So if you do certain things, if I go kill a bunch of these trees, the cops are going to show up and be like, "Hey, what are you doing here? What is this?" Yep, see, he's investigating now. Maybe you want that. Maybe you're like, I want to fight and let them get aggressive and start sending waves of sentinels that you can kill and get their drops. And you know, there might be a reason why you want to do that. There's been many a times that I needed to find an aggressive sentinel planet so that I could get a specific thing from the final boss of the waves. All right, let's summon our ship. We're just going to come over here and you summon it. When it's green, it can land. Crap. Oh, I wanted to go to the Anomaly. I'm going to show you that, Tim. So we're going to take off from the planet. Yoinks and away. Just go up into space from the planet. And we're going to go into, oops, our menu. Skip over to summon the space anomaly. Oh, I hit the wrong button. There we go. It comes to you whenever you want it. Whenever you want to do it, you can zip it right there. Well, let's go in, check it out. I'm curious to see. I saw somebody on TikTok that was like at a space anomaly, and there was everybody there had the noob starter ship. He's like, I love seeing this. So what I talked about the space anomaly, this is a multiplayer hub. Oh, they've expanded it. Look at all that new landing platform for the customized Corvette ships. I haven't been in this in a while. So this is pretty cool. You can come here, you can see other people's ships. You can talk to people, like real players in the world that are playing the game. This guy's got a living ship that looks pretty cool. I think I have a couple of those. Here's a noob ship. Welcome, new player. Here's a tip. If you're a new player, get to the Anomaly. There's three. There's three new players. And you can tell because this is the ship that you first get. This is your starting ship. So if you've got to the Anomaly in your starting ship, we know you're a new player. I recommend that you go and stand someplace for an hour. Because if you're standing here, random people will come and just gift you a bunch of high valuable items. It's a great way as a new player to make some cash. Go stand there. And then go watch a movie, take the kids to go play tennis, go do something. Oh, I gotta teleport over there to see the ships. The new Corvette class. I did that once, recently. I had to go do something, and I had forgot to turn the game off. I'm like, let me go swap out the laundry or something silly. And I came back and my inventory was full of stasis devices. I made like $10 billion. It was insane. For doing nothing. So when you come here, this is the Nexus, and we can talk to the Nexus to do group missions. Here's a weekend event going on right now. So if I go do this, I'll get some lubricant and some quicksilver, and then here, if I survey a planet, I'll go get some salvage data and some quicksilver. So you can do these. You don't have to do them with a group of people either. You can do these on your own, depending on how much trouble you want it to be. But surveying a planet doesn't seem like it's going to be that tough. You're just going to go scan a bunch of animals and plants, rocks, and call it a day. That's what I guess this would be. It's the quicksilver that you want out of this stuff, really. Because you take that quicksilver over to this fella. And you can exchange that quicksilver for exotic, if I want this banner or I want this decorative piece for whatever case. There's posters. What do you got? Base building parts. If you need pine cones, you can do it for pine, do whatever you want. If you need these fireworks, posters, there's all kinds of stuff that you can do. Gestures, if you want new distant gaze gesture, we could buy that for 1,500. I've got 2,700 now. It's not a lot. I need to do more. If you want a living ship, that's the whole reason I did this. It costs 3,200 to get a living ship. Remember that purple squiggly thing that we saw when we landed? That's a living ship. And you need a void egg to start that whole quest. It took me literally, I think, 7 or 10 in real life days to get that completed, because you do this part and then you got to wait 24 hours. Oh, well, then you got to go over here and do this and build that. And then you got to wait 24 hours. It's a process, but it's worth it for some. So that's some stuff you can do. You can also, if you have Twitch drops or expedition rewards, say you're doing the current expedition, you can go back to the expedition 1, 2, 3, all the way through. And if you've got a new save, then a new game you're playing, you can collect all that stuff. You can also, if you're watching Twitch and somebody's got the drops on, then you can come in here and collect those from Twitch drops. A lot of times is starships. I've got a lot of ships that I've collected from watching people play online. It's easy. You put it on, hit mute, minimize it. I don't actually sit there and watch them for 3 hours. I just get it done. Multi-tools. These are great. Multi-tools. Companions. Let's say I want this dude. I can get him if I want. I really don't want to. Okay, so there's the Quicksilver guy. If you come to his left, right here is the Expedition Terminus. Now, Expedition 19 is going on for 6 weeks, and I can select equipment. Can I not change that to something else right now? Maybe not. Start an expedition, go to the journey alongside the whole community. Exclusive phase rewards earned on expeditions are available to all saves. Sign up for Expedition 19 Corvette to design and assemble a habitable starship, your home. I don't want to do that right now. I'm not in the mood, and it's 9 o'clock on a Saturday night, so I don't really want to do that. Okay, so here we've landed. See, here's a player. What's up, dude? We can invite him to a group. We can talk to him. We can do all kinds of things. Go up to the right, and you can talk to the first kiosk on the right. We're going to talk to this Groot-looking guy, Helios, and you give him information, and he will give you nanites early game. I think I've done it too many times. He doesn't care anymore. Go to the left. If we go straight back, here is another person that will give you nanites for planetary scans. Here we go. We can exchange materials, a storm, purchase upgrades. What's going on? All kinds of stuff. He's got all kinds of stuff. It's for all the things. Okay. So talk to him, see if there's anything you need. You can go around the left, and if you've cooked some foods, you can talk to this individual. We can donate food to the market. I don't have anything, but every day this changes. So if you want, I don't even know what this does. The steam in the eyes of Kronos, 1%. So I would go make a bunch of chewy biscuits or just bone milk. That'd probably be the easiest one. Go give it to him for a reward. I'm not exactly sure. And then to the left of that is the egg sequencer. So you've got some pet eggs and you want to manipulate that into a new breed of animal creature. You can do that here. I don't think I've ever done it. Maybe I did it once. And then go up the stairs. This is the main floor. In the back, as I was telling you, Tim, look for this sphere. This is the main kiosk. This is the shopping mall, as I call it. So starting on the right, this is your Exocraft supplier. We can research using nanite clusters. So you're going to need nanites for that. But this is where you unlock all of the parts for all of the different ship or crafts that you can build. I don't think people are doing this a whole lot anymore because Corvettes let you build your own custom ship right out of the gate, and you may not need these things anymore. So I don't know if people are doing that, but I do. I've got it all unlocked. I think it's fun. Come over here to the synthesis lab, if I can say it right. And here we can unlock all the different things. At start, you can't make a lot of this stuff on your own. But if I have the nanites, I can buy these recipes. The Atlas Pass 1, 2, and 3, I recommend getting at least the 1 as soon as you can. It just takes copper and a microprocessor to make that, but that lets you open the red tubes, the big red tubes, as you find them on planets and outposts and stuff. So definitely do that. Make sure you hit your A's and D's to cycle through all this. And this is how you unlock your stasis device recipe. So I recommend you work towards that. Don't make it a huge priority, but keep it in mind that you want to start making either fusion igniters or stasis devices. These are big money makers right here. So that is the synthesis lab. Next is our gun dealer. And you talk to that person to research and unlock new items, your fishing rig, your terrain manipulator. You want to get your advanced mining laser first. I recommend that above anything else on this list. Advanced mining laser, because that's going to let you mine rocks and resources that give you better items. So I definitely would get this first. Optical drill gives you 50% increase of the resources that you mined. So for me, I go down this path first, and then the survey device lets you increase your different surveying modes. So I would get these two first, your mining laser, advanced mining laser, and the survey device, then your optical drill, and then whatever you want after that. I don't think anything else here is like required. I do like the pulse spitter. That's my favorite one to use, the weapon. So that's your arms dealer, and you can also trade in for a gun. It's different every system. Now let's keep going around. This is our personal assistant. This is for your backpack research exosuit. Here I recommend the hazmat gauntlet first. That's going to let you pick some of the rare things on the planet's surface, because some things are hazardous and you want to be able to pick those up. Sodium nitrate. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. Did they change something? Anyway, I would work towards that. I would work towards the backpack. These translators, I would definitely work on getting those, because these help you in learning words as I try to use them. The other thing, definitely try to get the nutrient ingester. I would work on that. Oh, there's so much. The personal refiner, that lets you refine materials as you're doing stuff. You don't have to set down a portable refiner. It just has it in your backpack. This one, the Mark II, lets you do multiple parts in your backpack. The exoskiff is for fishing. You might want to do that. I don't know. You kind of just want to get it all. But I would go... Okay, here's my recommendation. I would go for the jetpack to give you more maneuverability. I would go for the nutrient ingester, because you can eat things that you can eat a gamma root and it gives you a bonus. You can eat dioxide and it gives you a bonus. So every little bit helps. Starting out, I would work on getting that. The lubricant is going to probably be the most expensive thing to buy if you can manage to find someone that's selling it. Definitely get the gauntlet so that you can get the refiner. That is a big bonus early on. Sodium nitrate. I don't know what that is. And then if you want to do fishing, I would do that too. But anyway, this is the suit. You know, make your own path. Do whatever you want to do. Now we're going to go to general construction. This is the big one. This lets you open and unlock. At first, this is almost all locked. And so you have to buy it or progress through the storyline opens up key components of this just by visiting your base computer daily. Wow, we're at an hour. So definitely come here and check this out. Make sure you cycle through all these things. This is the large prefab. I use these all the time. Doors, ramps, the biodome. Definitely the biodome that helps you grow plants in a safe location wherever you want. Here's the big list. Save beacons, your base terminal, your landing pads. Definitely get those. The weapon rack that holds more tools so that you can collect a bunch of those. The teleporter lets you zip around your base real quick. The portable mining, the autonomous miner, you would set this on a lump of cobalt or emerald or whatever you've got, copper, feed it some fuel and come back in an hour. It's all done, ready to go. It's full. It's already harvested stuff for you. I like the save point. Nutrient processor, livestock unit, feeder if you're going to go down that road of making food. Medium refiner, large refiner. These are all incredibly useful tools. Keep going through. You can unlock the Nautilus. You can unlock all these things, all these different exocrafts. Underwater base building, labels and decals, more posters, decorative modules, decorative modules too. Oh, this is external. This is internal, I would say, for the most part. Tables, banners, chairs. Here's some more. This is different internal. Here's another one that looks like construction parts. Got a cement mixer, scissor lift. Here's more decorative, more decorative. Oh, this is all new. A void antenna. Fossil displays. Let's do that. Fossil displays. Okay. I don't know what this stuff is. Atlas Atlantidium refiner. I'm gonna have to come back. Dang it. Sometimes, okay. Monitor stack, transmitter. I'll have to come back to that. Illumination if you need lights in your building. This is the big one, the industrial models. Definitely get everything on the left side here from supply pipe over. This is going to let you mine autonomously gases and minerals from the locations so that you can get all your radons, your sulfurines, your copper. This opens the gate so much in mass production. Definitely get everything on the left. Everything. Agriculture. I want to make my own fungal clusters and do farming. Here's more timber structures, timber roofing, stone structures, stone roofing, alloy structures, alloy roofing, salvage structures. This is new. I haven't seen this. As you can see, it's all locked. How long have I been away? Salvaged roofing, primitive shapes. You want spheres? This is the biggest one of them all. Your storage. Get these as soon as you can. This video is way too long. Okay, we're at the beginning. Get these storage units ASAP. You can put them on planet surfaces and elsewhere. Next is your ship guy. You're gonna unlock stuff for your starships. This is gonna let you teleport receiver. That's number one. This lets you move items to and from your ship inventory where it's landed within a reasonable distance. You can't be on the other side of a planet and put stuff in your ship. You're way too far away. But you don't have to be in it or directly below it. You can be some distance away. I would get this teleporter first. After that, it's really up to you. But I would start working on hyperdrives in this chain. This lets you get to those purple, red, green, blue planets. So I would definitely work on those. Economy scanner, maybe. Launch thrusters helps you save a little bit of resources on that. But definitely get this one first. And then all your weapons and all that stuff. Okay, this is going way too long, but that is the key parts of what you really want to come to the Anomaly for at the very beginning. As you can see, even though I have everything unlocked, I don't have everything unlocked because I haven't played in a few months. And they've had 3 updates since I played last. So that's 2, 4, 6 months. That's embarrassing. But yeah, there you go. That's the Anomaly. Things you can do, meet new friends, see new ships, get ideas. Where'd you get that? You got 10 please, all kinds of stuff. Good place. It also is part of the main story. So you're going to come up until you finish the main story. You're going to be coming up in here talking to Nalo and Polo and all kinds of stuff, doing things. So it's a great place. I'm going to stop this video because we're an hour and 6. I think there was something else I wanted to explore. I can't remember. Anyway, hope that helps.